Every fraction of a second, a computer is bombarded by millions of individual data points it needs to instantly decipher. Welcome to Chapter 8, Section 2, How Vision Works, From Pixels to Predictions. We are going to break down this process into 4 distinct steps, moving from raw data to final probabilities. As we covered in the previous section, computer vision relies entirely on finding learned patterns. A machine does not have eyes or biological intuition, so if the machine is completely blind to the physical world, what exact information is it analyzing to make its decisions? The answer starts at the absolute smallest level. Every digital image is made of pixels. A pixel is simply the smallest picture element in an image, usually storing specific color values. While we perceive a seamless, beautiful landscape, a computer only sees a rigid mathematical grid. To understand color, the machine relies on an RGB system. It reads every single square as a set of 3 numbers representing the specific amounts of red, green, and blue. A bright red pixel translates to 220, 30, 30. A pure white pixel registers as 255 across the board. And this deep shadow reads as 15, 15, 20. At its foundation, the artificial intelligence has no concept of a landscape or a color. It processes and calculates raw numerical data. To turn those millions of numbers into something useful, the system has to learn how to identify patterns. This is where a convolutional neural network, or CNN, comes in. It is a specialized model designed specifically to extract visual features from this sea of data. The CNN pipeline starts simply. It scans the numerical pixel values for sharp contrasts, allowing it to detect basic edges and outlines. As the data moves deeper into the network, those simple edges combine to form complex textures. Soon, the textures group together to form recognizable parts, like a wheel or a window. Finally, the network assembles those individual parts into a complete shape. The machine analyzes the whole object and attaches a definitive label to it. The model builds this complex meaning entirely by stacking basic mathematical operations on top of each other. Once the network knows how to find features, it can be put to work. The physical world is chaotic, dense, and constantly moving. The AI has to sort this mess before taking specific actions. The way it sorts that chaos depends on the task we assign it. The first is image classification, which answers the question, what is in this image? Here, the model simply outputs a main label, like dog. The second task is object detection. This answers, what objects are present and where are they? The system locates the items and surrounds them with bounding boxes. Third is image segmentation. Instead of drawing a box, this answers which specific pixels belong to each object or region. It maps precise masks over the shapes and their environment. Finally, there is recognition. This task asks, is this a specific known item? It compares the object against established examples to determine a match. Understanding an image takes multiple forms. The assigned task dictates whether the AI simply names an item, maps its coordinates, outlines every pixel, or confirms its identity. No matter which of those 4 tasks a model performs, the end result has a hard limitation. A machine never actually gives you an absolute guarantee. It provides a calculated mathematical probability. When analyzing an image, the model ranks all the possibilities based on the patterns it found. In this case, it calculates a 92. Because the AI is ultimately just weighing pixel patterns against a statistical model, it always carries a margin of error. Human oversight always remains a strict requirement. The concepts we've covered form the backbone of nearly every vision-based software application on the market today. We've established that every digital image starts as a vast grid of numerical pixel data. We saw how models process those raw numbers into edges, combine them into features, and eventually identify distinct objects. We categorized the outputs into tasks like classification and segmentation, and learned that every output is delivered as a calculated confidence score rather than a proven fact. Now we apply those exact rules to a much more sensitive subject. The pipeline from pixels to predictions works exactly the same way when the object being mapped, boxed, and identified is a human face.